So much for Lafu's swordmasters.
Oh, okay, chill.
I didn't expect to see you again, Mr. Scott. We had
That's a lot of.
You've got style with those
Oh
moves.
my gosh. What's good, y'all? Welcome back. We are here to finally continue on with a TRAILBLAZE continuance. It's one day ahead of schedule, but I decided I wanted to go ahead and do it now. I don't know how long it's gonna take, so I'm like, I might as well get it done right now. Have some fun with it. Instead of stressing that I'm not gonna be able to complete it and do the event for it before time runs out, because I got like 3 days left now. Let y'all know, you're probably gonna see a little bit of a flashback to me doing it before, because I accidentally started the mission, or not accidentally, I started the mission and realized I didn't want to keep going with it just in case. Now I'm gonna go ahead and continue it off right here, so you'll see a little bit of a flashback once we jump into it, and then we'll be back over here to me.
Flashback.
You have an interstellar message. Please check it promptly. Hit up that auto. What's up, Pom Pom?
What's up, Pom Pom?
Just got a message from the Xianzhou Lafu. Looks like it'll conflict with our original schedule.
Okay.
It's been a while, my friends on the Astral Express.
Yuan.
How's your trailblazing expedition going?
It's going great, buddy.
Soon, the Xianzhou Lafu will be holding the Luminary War Dance.
Oh.
Those who have aided the Lafu in overcoming the crisis are cherished allies of the Xianzhou. Thus, on behalf of the Seat of Divine Foresight, I'm extending an invitation to attend the ceremony.
Okay.
Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
The Luminary War Dance. Sound like it would be great. Be a lot of fun.
Things aren't getting lively. We've barely recovered from the family's Charmony Festival, and we're already being invited to another special event.
See, this is what I'm talking about. They said recovered from the family's Charmony Festival. I'm already feeling a little uneasy about it. Trailblazing is all about having fun. I'm still recovering from the trauma caused by the last festivity. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just say recovering from the trauma though, because I already know trauma's coming. More trauma's coming than we already have.
Yeah, me too. But wait, won't it look unprofessional if we attend 2 ceremonies in a row? Aren't we supposed to be focused on restoring astral charts and doing some serious scientific exploration?
So we should leave March behind to take care of the Express?
I like Don, bro.
Hey,
good one.
That's not what I meant. I'm all for some fun. I just hope there won't be any surprise party crashers, like Friday or Saturday.
Interesting.
The Xianzhou Lafu has recently overcome a crisis. By holding the war dance, they're demonstrating to everyone that they've returned to a state of peace and safety.
Okay.
But that's what everyone said before we went to Penacony. You'll be totally safe under the family's protection.
That's what I'm saying. We're not safe
No
from where
need
we're
to
at right now.
worry. The War Dance is not like the Charmony Festival with all its hidden secrets. It's just a festival to honor the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knights, who fought against the abominations of abundance and protected the Xianzhou ships.
Okay.
Aside from star skiff performances, it's mostly martial contests.
Ooh.
Nothing too different from the Taiki and Roboball contest we've seen before.
Okay.
What do you think, Himiko? Since we've accepted Miss Black Swan's proposal, we should probably head to Amphorius for refueling.
Amphorius? What the heck is that?
There's certainly no rush. This trailblazing expedition is quite unique, and the Express needs to be fully stocked and prepared before moving on to the next stop.
Understood.
With Madam Herda's help, I was planning to deliver some Leviathan fossils from Kalinga Abyss to Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society.
Yeah, that's
It did
normal.
earn us some favors before we set off. However, it may take a few weeks.
So that means we're not going to the Lafu.
No, we definitely are.
Being an adult means maintaining relationships, whether we like it or not, March. Since we've been invited, it's only right for the Astral Express to attend the ceremony.
I'm maintaining my relationship with y'all.
Here's the plan. Pom Pom will take everyone to the Xianzhou Lafu. Mr. Yang and I will meet up with Ron May and fulfill our promise.
Oh.
Meanwhile, you, March, and Don Hung will represent the Express and attend the war dance.
So they about to meet up with
What do
Ron
you two
May?
think?
Yo, that's crazy. Thinking about that with the fact that, you know, Welt is supposed to be an overpowered person, you know, like an ex-god or something like that. This man crazy. Himiko, I don't know exactly where her, you know, secrets lie, but she seemed like she crazy herself, like a big wig, you know, big dog. And then we got Ron May. They're delivering freaking Leviathan fossils. I don't know where they got a Leviathan fossil from, bro. Did we find a Leviathan somewhere? I don't remember. But we're getting Leviathan fossils to Ron May, which is, bro, what? Sounds great. Let's split into groups. I want to play with Leviathan fossils too.
Himeko and Mr. Yang will be busy with serious research. Besides, fossils can't compete with martial contests when it comes to fun, right?
March, use a bow.
Plus, you're the only one with so many friends on the Lafu. I'll be lost if you don't come along. You've gotta lead the way.
Look at our connection. Look how much we've grown together.
Everyone's on board with the plan. It's time to warp to the Xianzhou Lafu.
Okay, pom pom.
End of flashback.
All right, now that y'all are back, check it out. Check it out. Yo, boy. Off camera, because I was grinding my life out, bro, for this. Yo, boy has finally gotten Sparkle on the team. She ain't level 80, but it don't matter. She is ridiculously useful for Don Hung, bro, in Imbiber de Lune. I'm happy, bro, I'm happy. Currently, my stats aren't the greatest with her, but, I mean, they're better than nothing. She got a crazy, ridiculous amount of HP, bro. She ain't never dying. Her defense is kind of low, though. She might die still. Crit damage is low. I want to get that to, like, 200%, but I don't have the necessary relics or the necessary rolls in the relics right now for it. Bro, my luck...
Were you shocked just now?
My luck, bro, is out of this world ridiculously bad, bro. I've gone through at least... Maybe some of y'all have had the same experience. I've gone through at least, like, 100... Or something like that, maybe even 200 relics, bro. And I've gotten like, I've got like 5 speed relics for like the boots, and not a single one has crit damage. I've gotten like 50 hats, bro, and like only like 2 of them had crit damage. And like, I don't understand, bro. The game does not want me to get the right stat for the right character. Like, please help me. Anyways, we got Sparkle, the new team.
Were you shocked just now?
Yes, I was. And we about to get rolling, so let's go ahead and continue this off. Let's go ahead and talk to, yeah, optional talk to the rest of the members, yeah. What's up, Welt?
Kalinga Abyss. What does she expect to find there? Current research on the Leviathan merely proves how little we know about such life forms.
Okay.
That's why geniuses are interested in that field. Science is all about uncovering the unknown.
Like Ron May always does. Conversation between the two adults brims with complex jargon. Oh, there ain't no way I was reading that, bro. They got me tripping, bro. Have a safe trip, you two. Oh yeah, they're going off somewhere else, aren't they? Are they? Is that what's happening here? I gotta remember. Have a safe trip.
Don't miss us too much. If I stumble upon some cool Leviathan fossils, I'll bring a few back as souvenirs for you.
Ooh, hey, please do. Alright, so they're going on their adventure, and let's go ahead. March 7th and Don Hung. Y'all ready? Hold up, March 7th? What does it matter?
Himeko really knows how to convince people. Between Leviathan fossils and the war dance, the latter definitely sounds more fun. By the way, Don Hung, this time you'll be taking a stroll with us on the Lafu, right?
And just let you two wander around aimlessly on the Lafu by yourselves? I don't think so.
Hey, my man's
Plus,
finally going with us.
Mr. Yang is right. The Ambrosial Arbor crisis just ended, and both the long life and short life species are still feeling uneasy. And that's why Jing Yuan wants to organize the war dance, to show that the Xianzhou Luofu is stable and safe.
Alright, so we're about to get attacked during the war dance, probably.
Since he has extended an invitation, it's only right that I visit my old friend.
Yes, sir. Especially after that companion mission, bro, where y'all all got together for a minute, just for depressing moments.
Coming back to this place brings back so many memories, you know?
So here's something for all of you. A poem by March 7th.
Hey, I'm not actually gonna recite a poem. I was just thinking about all the twists and turns we went through when we first arrived on the Cienjo.
It wasn't that much
This time
compared to
we're not being
Penacony.
forced or enticed or chasing after wanted criminals. And we didn't have to sneak in through the cargo dock. This trip has been incredibly smooth. Quite unusual, I must say.
Quite unusual for us to have a freaking normal experience, bro. I mean, we've gone to 3 planets and immediately had to save all 3 of them, bro. So, I mean, she ain't wrong. We're so easily pleased, I actually feel sorry for us. Oh, come on, don't jinx us.
I'm just hoping for the best. You're the one jinxing us.
Do y'all believe in that? Do y'all believe in jinxing us if you talk about it, or if you talk about jinxing? Which one do you guys think is the true jinxing at that point? I saw the Skyfaring Commissioner's notice that the Express has docked in the Xianzhou. Are you guys in the Luofu already? Quite quick with the news, eh? Yeah, my man got it like immediately. The General sent me to welcome you all to Starskiff Haven. See you in a bit. Alright. My boy about to show up then and guide us along.
Starskiff Haven always this crowded? Oh, there's so many people here. I can barely hear anything.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
Yanqing said General Jing Yuan sent him to welcome us. But where is he?
Let's go find out.
Let's wait for him in front of the loom. It's the most prominent landmark on the dock.
There are a lot of people here. I mean, they obviously have to all be here because of the war dance, probably.
Hey, you guys, hold on a moment.
Hello, Pepeshi tourist.
Did they just call us? Look at their outfits. They're from Penacony, right?
Yeah, I was like,
Are you
got a Pepeshi
familiar
person
with the
here?
Cienjo Luofu?
We know a little bit about it. What do you need?
A little bit about it.
Penacony. Maybe you've heard of it.
Oh yeah,
We
and Teletrons
came to this
too.
ship to gather interesting materials for making dream bubbles.
Okay.
We just left there. Oh, talk about coincidence.
That's great. Do you know any must-see attractions on the Luofu?
You've come to the right people.
Exactly. We're Cienjo experts.
After being here for one time.
Most of the tourists around at the moment are here to attend the war dance. And that's why we're here too.
Yeah, we know about that ceremony. But isn't the fighting ring still closed?
The fighting
I've
ring?
heard the
Ooh.
ring was actually converted from a huge decommissioned.
Look at all
lost
those star
fighter
skiffs, bro. Good lord. And look at the giant ones. Can we go on those ones? So it's even larger than a regular star skiff? So it's even bigger than the Radiant Feldspar? Oh, yeah, he
The
knows that.
Radiant Feldspar is bigger, I guess.
Oh, okay. So not as
But
big as
for
that.
now, all we can do is wait until the war dance starts in a few weeks before we can board it. We've still got work to do, so we can't just sit around waiting for it to start.
In a few
That's why
weeks?
we're asking you about some must-see attractions.
That's crazy.
We're looking for unique experiences that you won't find on Penacony. Our clients love these kinds of dream bubbles the most.
I mean, that's true. Experience the outside world in a dream.
Give them some suggestions.
The Orem Alley, Fixtro Garden. I have not done the Orem Alley event on my own yet. But obviously we've done Fixtro Garden a little bit. Scale Gorge Waterscape. Why not climb to the top of the Ambrosio Arbor? Hey, yo.
Hey, that's a terrible idea. Get them arrested.
Hey, listen, if they want to go and be crazy, go ahead.
You're joking, right? How about giving us some more practical suggestions?
My bad.
Wait a sec. Maybe it's not such a terrible idea after
Huh?
all.
Hey, yo.
No risk, no reward. Come on, let's go climb that tree.
They about to get arrested, bro.
Slow down a bit.
About to see them in
Wait for
cuffs.
me.
Hey, wait. Just think about what you're doing. And don't mention our names if something goes wrong. I hope they don't get into trouble. This is nerve-wracking.
We about to see them on the floor at the Ambrosio Arbor, just
Yanqing's here.
body.
Really? Let's go catch up with him.
Oh, that's crazy. Alright, Lil Man's here. What's good, Lil Man?
Here you are. Everyone, this way.
I'm on my way.
Hey, everyone. It's been a while.
It doesn't feel like it's been that long since we last saw you. But Yanqing, are you?
Y'all still see Blade's wanted poster in the back?
What's up, Miss March?
They say kids grow up really fast. Yanqing, are you a little bit taller than before?
I would never have noticed.
We've only been away for a few months.
Long time no see, Yanqing. Yeah, you're definitely taller. Cautiously pinching pinch his cheeks, bro.
What are you doing?
Sorry, but after our previous adventures, I've become suspicious of whoever greets us first.
Oh, I thought we were just being cutesy
You
or
have
something.
to be suspicious around me too.
You know, the last time we came to the Xianzhou, the first person who greeted us was...
I get it.
Yeah.
Better safe than sorry.
We haven't heard the main character speak in like so long, bro. Even on
Seriously?
Penacony, we
I've never
barely
seen
hear
the
them speak.
Luofu so lively before.
I was a bit worried that holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis might be too soon. But seeing the bustling Starskiff Haven, I understand why General Jing Yuan chose this timing.
Yep. There's people from other delves and travelers like you three who've come from afar.
Okay.
With the war dance coming up, there's a huge number of visitors pouring into the Starskiff Haven. The Cloud Knights are working hard to keep the security tight.
Please do.
The
Well, you
general
know we're gonna
said
get
this
attacked or
ceremony
something.
would help the Xianzhou Luofu recover from the crisis. It's a way to showcase our martial spirit, reassure people, boost morale, and attract visitors from other planets to promote trade and peace. By the way, the Xianzhou Alliance places great importance on this ceremony too. The Xianzhou ships, the Zhuming and the Yaoqing, have both sent messengers to offer their blessings.
Alright. The Zhuming, the Yaoqing. I feel like I know the Zhuming a little bit, but Yaoqing, I don't remember them right now.
Yeah, the Xianzhou Yaoqing is a major force in hunting down abominations, and is always engaged in conflicts across the cosmos.
Alright.
Although it's a member of the Xianzhou Alliance, I don't know much about it.
Even you don't know?
But Madame Yukong
Little
from the
Yanqing,
Skyfaring
okay.
Commission mentioned that the Yaoqing always sends back reports of great victories, which is quite impressive.
They probably don't count the
I
losses.
heard
They don't tell them
General
anything about the
Fei Xiao of
losses.
Yaoqing is a
You gotta
young
keep a
and
clean track
dauntless
record.
lady.
Oh,
My
General
peers
Fei
say that
Xiao.
She's like a goddess of war, capable of crushing dozens of abominations with a single punch. Huh. I wonder if it's true.
I know her banner's coming up soon.
If only I could witness her prowess with my own eyes.
By the way,
Maybe we
Yanqing,
will. Maybe
where
we
are
will.
headed next?
Or maybe in
Sorry
2.5
for
we
talking
will.
your ear off. The General wants to catch up with you at the Palace of Astrum. He's been eager to hear about how the Express has been doing.
Sounds good.
It's funny how he tries to act all mature, but whenever it comes to something he's interested in, you can really see his childish side.
Well, you're pretty much the same in that regard.
I agree.
Oh. What? What'd I say, bro?
Units, assemble quickly. Get ready to protect the crowd.
We already fighting.
I just mentioned security, and now all of a sudden something's gone wrong. Excuse me, I need to go check out the situation.
Good lord. It's like whatever you fear will happen, happens. You're just as jinxed as March.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
We'll go with you.
Yo! Oh my gosh!
Protect the civilians. I'll deal with him.
Okay! Yanqing done grew up. I mean, he's always been like this, though. He's always been like this. Moon Rage. Enemies with this mark can enter the Moon Rage state. After enemies use attacks, apply 1 stack of Bloodlust to enemy units that can trigger Moon Rage. When Bloodlust reaches a certain number of stacks, the unit enters the Moon Rage state. At the same time, a Moon Rage countdown appears on the action order. When the countdown's turn begins, Moon Rage is dispelled across all enemy units. So,
Borison? Why are there Borison here?
Borison? Golly!
Now.
They do a lot of damage, bro. But before we even, while we're fighting, I realized that I already fought one of these enemies. There was like a boss enemy that I fought of them because they were a part of the Forgotten Hall when I was trying to get some Stellar Jades and stuff like that and get some more rewards. Unfortunate that they want to put those bosses that you've never seen before that are supposed to like appear for the first time in the story in Forgotten Hall and other events like that. But so be it. We got Sparkle, bro. I'm here for it. Oh my gosh. This team is ridiculous now.
Good.
Woo, woo. They are nimble. Oh, Yun Li. Oh my gosh. Was that necessary? And she got their grippers out too.
Thanks for the help.
Oh.
Sorry, no time to chat. Could you give me back my
Sword? Like you just yank my sword and leave? I need that. I was like, wait a minute. They look like they're about the same age. Are they gonna be like a little love interest? I don't know. I'm all here for it.
Sword.
Oh, my bad. Why do you start talking now?
But I'm afraid we'll have to put our plans on hold for now. I need to find out what's going on.
Yeah, they're called Borison. That's a cool name, I'm not gonna lie. I like that. Bodied on the ground right
We
here.
appreciate your rescue, my Xianzhou friends. Don't you think it's a bit too much to detain us and our cargo?
Sorry, but we've been ordered to detain you and your cargo for inspection until we figure out the source of the attack.
Of course, we got the IPC here,
Once
bro.
we're done with the formalities, we'll let you and your cargo go.
But this shipment isn't even meant for the Luofu. And it's IPC's patented technology. Who do you think you are to conduct an inspection?
Who do you think you are to come to my planet?
According to the protocol, all cargo arriving on the Luofu must go through inspection.
Yeah.
Oh, but we didn't officially enter your dock at all. We just sought refuge in your dock because we were attacked by the Borisons.
Looks like this argument could go on forever. Let's not get involved in a heated dispute that won't lead to a resolution.
Sounds good to me. I'm here for a good time, but now we already fighting and saving people, bro. Yeah, look at them bodied on the ground, bro. They're kind of cool, though. They're kind of cool. Like some wolf people, pretty much. We off to a good start, y'all. We off to a good start.
Who's in charge here? I need some answers.
It's my fault.
I love the way he talked.
We let our guard down for a moment. I take full responsibility.
This dude is British, bro?
With the war dance approaching, safety should be a top priority. Now, tell me, how did Borison prisoners end up in Starskiff Haven?
Yeah, where did they come
According
from?
to the protocol, Borison prisoners should be held on a starskiff and taken directly to the shackling prison under strict supervision without ever touching the ground.
Oh my gosh.
Who allowed a prisoner transport ship to dock at the passenger terminal?
Please don't blame this captain. This incident involves the Zhu Ming's diplomatic vessel.
The Zhu Ming, okay.
Who are you?
I'm Liu Ju, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad. Thank you for your help, Lieutenant Yanqing. The situation unfolded rapidly, and it shouldn't be held against the captain.
So if I've learned anything about these stories in Honkai Star Rail, you don't trust the first people you meet. Every time. You don't trust the first people you meet. So you're already looking suspicious, Lu Jun. I don't know about you.
Here's what happened. An IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borison just before arriving, and the Zhu Ming's diplomatic vessel came to the rescue.
Okay.
Fought off the Borison pirates and imprisoned them on their ship.
And then they docked here?
So, an IPC ship was attacked by the Borison near the Luofu, and the Zhu Ming envoys saved them?
I don't know if I trust the IPC either.
Sounds complicated.
Honestly, it gives me a headache too. The Zhu Ming diplomatic ship, adhering to standard procedure, docked at the passenger terminal to hand these criminals over to the Luofu.
And then they just literally got set free?
You know, with all the outsiders flooding onto the Luofu, the Starskiff lanes are under immense pressure. The Borison desperados decided to put up a fight before the prisoner transport Starskiff could get there. And that's what you just witnessed.
Okay,
we'll
then.
make sure these prisoners are sent to the shackling prison as soon as possible.
Understood, Mike.
I see. It's an unusual situation.
Would you like a bottle of water? Let me stop.
I'll report it to the security department of the Realm Keeping Commission and ask for their cooperation in handling the aftermath. Maybe I should gather more details from others so that the Seat of Divine Foresight can have a better understanding of the situation.
Yeah, do that. The Cloud Knights calmed the crowd, then dispersed, and the street was restored to its peaceful state.
Oh, you look much maturer now, Yenching.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. 3
Please
months.
Don't tease me, Miss March. The situation on the Cienjo before the war dance is like a calm lake that can be disturbed by even the smallest pebble, capable of generating far-reaching ripples with even the slightest disturbance.
Okay.
What are those people? I mean, those monsters we just dealt with?
Are they monsters or are they? I don't know. I know they're kobolds, right?
Those werewolf monsters are known as Borisin.
They look cool.
They're abominations of abundance.
They're not cool.
We've been fighting them for a very long time.
Definitely not cool.
The Borisin have been a powerful force for a long time, plundering and enslaving many worlds. The threat they pose is just as terrible as the Swarm disaster. And the Alliance even had a fierce war with them 3 decades ago.
So they're a part of the Abundance.
Their presence has faded over the years, but who would have thought?
According to that officer, they attacked an IPC ship near the Senjo Lofu. Such a brazen attack seems quite unusual to me.
Yeah, they have a purpose in mind, meaning we're about to get infiltrated.
What I find strange too. It seems like the IPC and the Borisin have some serious grudges.
Oh, or the IPC and the Borisin?
Enough with the chit-chat.
I don't trust that.
The General wants me to take you to the Palace of Astrum. I'd love to chit-chat a little longer, but there are some things that can't be left unchecked.
Okay.
Is it a serious matter? Maybe you'll need our help in hunting down the Borisin?
Thank you, but it's no big deal. By the way, that young lady who just appeared, she took my sword.
Yeah, we saw that.
I'm filing a lost property report at the Realm Keeping Commission to see if I can get it back.
Does anyone know who she is?
I doubt she did it on purpose.
I mean, she literally picked it up from the freaking Borisin, looked at it for a quick second, heard the boy behind her talking to her, and then dipped. I feel like she could have, left the sword for a second. So when Cloud Knights get into trouble, they have to call the emergency services too. You go file the report, and I go fetch the popcorn. It's gonna be quite the show.
Don't remind me. I just zoned out for a moment, that's all. Alright, let's not keep the General waiting.
Don't worry. There aren't many people out there with that kind of talent. It shouldn't be too hard to find her.
Yeah, she was literally like throwing swords and running on the wall with the swords and then threw a giant sword down at the Borisin, bro. Yeah. And I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
There sure are a lot of troublemakers around.
Who is this voice actor? He sounds like I've heard him in animes before. I just don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Now I'm going to be stuck on that for a second. Who is this voice actor? We off to a great start, y'all. I'm enjoying this. Yun Li, I don't know what position she holds, but she seemed like she's a powerful person. Very skilled.
It's been a long journey, Elder White.
Ooh.
Thank you for your presence.
Don't mention it. Thank you for taking the time to welcome me.
Wait, we have a sandpit projection? What? Did we always have this? Let's not get distracted. Alright, what's up?
General, I brought our guests from the Express. Oh, I'm sorry for my bad timing. I didn't know you were meeting a guest, General.
Don't worry, you're just in time.
Perfect timing.
It's been a while, my friends from the Astral Express.
Yes, it has, General. I dreamed about you on Penacony. Did you miss us?
Sure, how couldn't I have? It's not often we find such moments to reunite and enjoy one another's presence.
I know, much better than how the High Cloud Quintet reunited, bro.
Since when did she and General Jing Yuan become such good buddies, Dan Heng? They seem to be having a great time.
The power of friendship. You learned it from anime.
A lot must have happened without our knowledge. At least, I hope that's the case.
allow me to introduce you to General Hua Yin. He's the Arbiter General of the Xianzhou Zhuming, known as the Flaming Heart.
The Flaming Heart, Xianzhou Zhuming leader.
To be so formal. I'm just a tourist here, no different from other tourists who've come to attend the ceremony.
Is he good with a blade?
Elder Hua Yin is not only one of the Arbiter Generals, but also the Furnace Master of the Artisanship Commission.
Oh, okay.
Besides his martial skills, he excels in forging various weapons. Such talents are unique, even among the Arbiter Generals.
Can we get a weapon made for us?
Be it Arbiter General or Furnace Master, these are merely titles given to me long ago. I've retired several times already, but with the current change in circumstances, the Marshal has called me back to duty. I had no choice but to answer the call.
Retired several times. Had to come out of retirement multiple times?
In the
That's
end,
trash.
I'm to blame. Living such a long life naturally brings its share of disapproval.
It's
If
an
this-
honor to
yeah,
meet
if-
you, General Hua Yin.
Okay.
It's my honor to meet you, General Hua Yin.
If I get an option, I'm copying them. Yep. Glad to meet you, General.
No
If he
need
looks
to be
old,
all
how old is he?
Today I'm just a guest on the Lawfu, the same as all of you. So, these three are the ones you mentioned, Jingyuin? The heroes who helped you with the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
You know, some hero stuff.
Indeed.
Oh, is that her?
There's Don Hung, March 7th, and her. Without their help,
And her.
I'm afraid the Lawfu might not have easily overcome this crisis.
So, the Imbibitor Lune's reincarnation has returned to the Lawfu and will attend the war dance. I'd love to have a drink with you should the chance present itself.
Okay.
You're more than welcome, General Hua Yin.
And this young friend is?
Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Yanqing, my apprentice. He remains by my side as my retainer due to his youth, which I hope will season him with experience. He will stand for the Lawfu's Cloud Knights in the upcoming war dance, ready to take on all kinds of challenges.
That caught her attention. She interested in him.
Great! It's a real treat to see so many talented young people around here today. Oh, I almost forgot. This is my apprentice, Yun Li.
Ooh, okay. Now we know her her position.
It's you!
Give me my sword back.
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Oh, you two already know each other? Guess we don't need any introductions then.
What a coincidence! I was afraid I'd have trouble finding this girl.
Yeah, give her my sword back.
Now you've piqued my curiosity. Tell me, how did you two become acquainted?
She helped me capture the escaped Borisin prisoners at the Starskiff Haven. Allow me to express my gratitude for you. But when you left, you took my flying sword with you.
He's mad,
Your
bro.
flying sword? Oh, so that's why I found a dagger in my bag. Turns out it's yours.
How did you consciously look at the sword and then
it is.
unconsciously take it with you?
Now that we've met again, I hope...
I sold it.
Nope, that won't do.
Huh?
Won't do?
You want your sword back, right? Well, you can't just take it back. On the Zhuming, when you lose your sword on the battlefield, you have to reclaim it.
We're not on the Zhuming. We're not on the Zhuming right now.
As for this little sword, it was supposed to strike that escaped Borisin prisoner. But unfortunately, its owner's agitated state caused it to fly off like a kite with a broken string, and it missed its target.
Okay.
By the way, if I hadn't caught it and helped it hit its mark, that Borisin prisoner would have gotten away.
Hold on a sec, Yun Li. You took my sword
Oh, gosh.
without even asking, and now you're refusing to give it back?
Oh gosh.
So much for Lawfu's swordmasters.
Oh, okay, chill,
Just
chill.
say,
Oh gosh, you about to fight.
if you just stepped up and took your sword back from me fair and square,
I would have totally respected you.
We got different different customs.
Expecting me to just hand it back to you like it's nothing. In front of everyone.
Good lord, bro.
With all due respect, you don't honor your sword. So you don't deserve it.
Oh my
Hasn't anyone
gosh.
told you that taking without asking is stealing? If you want to settle this with swords, fine. Let's have a one-on-one duel right now.
Yanqing.
Well, that's more like it. Just be careful. Because I'm not as easy to handle as the Borisin.
Oh my gosh. She got a lot of spunk to her, bro.
Be quiet and apologize to Yanqing.
Hey! Whose side are you on, Grandpa?
I don't take sides.
It's a small misunderstanding, and an apology would be too much. I've heard about the Zhu Ming's incredible swordplay and craftsmanship. Most notably, the legendary Flame Wheel Octet.
Flame Wheel
Seeing Miss
Octet.
Yun Li, who is among those ranks today, well, I must say, she definitely has that fiery edge.
That is an understatement.
Such grandiose names. Some folks love to spin these fancy titles, trying to set the Cloud Knights apart. Yun Li is still just a young girl, a bit awkward and hot-tempered. So please forgive her if she's being rude.
I'll forgive her, all right.
Well, everyone, Elder Huayan and I have some business
After I
to
knock
discuss.
her upside her back
For
of her
now,
head.
Yanqing, why don't you entertain our guests and take Miss Yun Li to the inn? I'll find another chance to talk with you all. I'd like to express my gratitude to the Astral Express for helping the Law Fu during the crisis.
All right.
That's so kind of you. I mean, you've already thanked us so many times.
I know.
Please forgive me for coming at an inconvenient time.
You needn't apologize, General Huayan.
All right, Yun Li. Take this opportunity to clear things up with Yanqing.
Yeah. It's better to make friends than enemies.
Okay.
But I won't be heading to the inn just yet. I want to visit Lingsha. She just arrived in the
Lingsha.
Luofu and could use some help settling in.
Yanqing, once you've helped our guests get settled, go to the Artisanship Commission for me. I've heard about the attack and the detainment of the IPC ship. Qingzu sent word that the IPC members are protesting and wish to have their cargo back.
There's a bunch of names, bro.
See if you can calm
I'm not
them
gonna
down.
remember yet.
Don't get aggressive. Just make it clear that the Xianzhou Law Fu has no intention of violating their rights.
I'm on it.
Okay. Let's see if these young ones can make amends. You are way tinier than I thought, bro. Good lord, I thought she was taller than she actually is. Oh my gosh, she's tiny, bro. What's up?
This trip is totally worth it. Compared to the Juming, the Luofu is so much livelier. But it's a shame the Luofu swordmasters don't seem that great.
Y'all got different customs. Chill. Glad to meet you, Miss Yun Li.
Glad to meet you too. Are you here to participate in the war dance?
I'm just a tourist attending the ceremony. Can outsiders participate in the war dance as well? Ooh, that's a good question.
Of course. To honor martial arts, the Cloud Knight's ring is always open to outsiders. If you can defeat the ringmaster selected by the Xianzhou, you'll not only win rewards and prizes, but also be making a name for yourself.
Ooh, okay.
Sounds tempting, doesn't it?
What's the Flame Wheel Octet the general spoke of?
That's how outsiders refer to my peers in the Juming Cloud Knights and the Artisanship Commission. We all train under Grandpa's guidance, learning the art of craftsmanship and swordplay. That's how we got that title, I guess.
Alright.
Just don't mention it in front of Grandpa. He always says that empty titles bring pointless challenges and conflicts. We Juming Swordmasters pride ourselves on the success of the group over the individual.
Okay. Like I said, different customs, bro. Aren't you coming with us?
I have some things to do. Besides, little Yenqing doesn't seem too happy about me tagging along.
He shouldn't have said you stole his sword. But you did take his sword. Oh gosh. Listen, I don't know. I don't think either of them are in the wrong. I won't take a side, bro. But if I am gonna say anything, I've known Yenqing for a while now, so you did take his sword.
Yeah, you're right. I took it with my skills. So I guess you can say I'm a robber or something. How dare he imply I'm a thief? Totally different.
Robber and... huh? Okay.
The sword seems scared of its own master. I'd like to ask him. You claim to cherish your sword as your life, yet you don't even recognize the state it's in right now?
Okay.
I didn't intend to keep his sword. I was planning to take this chance to return it to him. But now, I've changed my mind.
Oh gosh,
I'll give
bro.
that poor flying sword some proper maintenance. I won't consider returning the sword unless he learns how to say please, hello, thank you, and sorry.
Do you know how to say those words?
He can forget about it for now.
I don't know if either of you know how to say those words. You scratch your head, feeling a tingling sensation on your scalp at the thought of the impending troubles Yenqing will face. While you're distracted, the young girl has already wandered off on her own. Her whereabouts unknown. Lovely. Yeah, I don't know about that, bro. Yenqing, you're gonna have a tough time, buddy. You're gonna have to learn how to handle the ladies, okay? So good luck to you. What's up, General Huaiyan? I forgot to say your name.
I'm sorry for Yenqing's rudeness.
Not at all. Taunted by Yun Li like that, even a training dummy would be angry. You've taught your apprentice well. If it were me in my younger days, I'm afraid I'd have drawn my sword and fought.
Dang, y'all were that
Yenqing can understand your concerns.
Sensitive?
On the other hand, Yun Li is still a naive girl who's only interested in swordplay. Honestly, I brought her here to participate in the war dance because I want to broaden her horizons.
Okay. Alright then, let's go ahead and head out then. What's good, March?
Hey, Don Hung. I thought all the Xianzhou generals were like Jing Yuan. But that General Huaiyan, he looks so thin and scraggy. As if even a light breeze would knock him over.
I mean, he is old.
Is that old man really an Arbiter, General?
Well, each Xianzhou ship has its own division and specialty within the Alliance. Not all of the Arbiter Generals are good at leading the charge.
Okay.
You heard what Jing Yuan said, right? General Huaiyan was once the head of all the skilled craftsmen on the Zhuming.
Nice, nice. There appears to be more than meets the eye. Why does he look so old? Perhaps he's a robot.
Like Madame Herta.
Oh.
That would make sense.
I was joking.
It's really weird for a Xianzhou native to look so old.
Good question. He's right there. So why don't you ask him yourself?
Hey man, why are you so old?
Nah, I'd like to live a little longer.
Yeah, literally.
We should leave. General Jing Yuan asked Yenqing to entertain us, so obviously, he has important matters to discuss. Let's not waste any time here.
Sounds good to me. Let's head out. Yenqing, buddy, you feeling okay? You did kind of get like pummeled in that roast session by Yun Li, so I don't know how you feeling.
This is the report Ching Zhu just sent me. Let me take a look. Huh. Looks like the general has given me a tough challenge. He wants me to try and help put the IPC's mind at ease.
Yeah, that was what he said. Is this some kind of test from the general?
Well, it's not exactly a test. As Cloud Knight officers, we not only learn the art of war and martial arts, but also occasionally have to handle diplomatic disputes.
Understandable.
It's just, you know, talking things out isn't as straightforward as duking it out with weapons on the battlefield.
That's true.
This is especially true when you're up against the IPC.
Oh, yeah.
Their non-stop corporate babble.
IPC is a
Well,
tough person, a
let's not
tough
worry about
group
that
to
for
deal
now.
with.
Shall I take you to the inn?
Let's go. After watching Yang Xing and the others leave...
It is the Lawfu's honor to have you in attendance at the war dance. Yet, the fact that a simple martial arts ceremony has attracted esteemed generals from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing implies intentions beyond mere spectating.
Uh-oh.
Might there be any specific instructions from the Marshal?
From the Marshal? Who the heck is the
You're
Marshal?
overthinking it, Jing Yuan. As I said, I'm here to broaden my granddaughter's horizons. I have no ulterior motives.
Yeah, sure you do.
However, I have no clue what the Yao Qing Arbiter General has in mind. Do you remember when you accepted this position? I told you that an Arbiter General's battlefield goes beyond the physical one.
Okay.
You'll need to lead and manage everything on the Xianzhou. The title of Arbiter General holds a weight far greater than its literal meaning. So many years have passed, and you've done well. However, longevity for the Xianzhou people can be a curse.
That is very true.
Living too long means that every mistake you made will lurk in the shadows. And one day, they'll eventually catch up to you.
That does suck. Imagine how long you live. Imagine if you live longer than you actually do now.
Everything that has happened on the law.
Bro, everything that you've done that's been bad will catch up to you.
Of the Yao Qing, she has come specifically for you.
She knows everything about the whole ambrosial arbor thing that happened. Okay.
Speaking of which, why hasn't she arrived yet? They say the Merlin's claw strikes like lightning. Being late isn't her style.
Maybe she got bodied.
That's not true, General Huaiyan.
Definitely not possible.
She's been here a while, but I'm sure you've heard of her unbridled nature.
Uh-oh. Alright, new people again.
As soon as she disembarked from the Star Skiff,
Yo.
she mentioned having something to attend to and simply disappeared.
You must be the messengers from the Xianzhou Yao Qing, I assume.
We are Jiaoqiu and Moza, retainers of the Merlin's Claw.
Okay.
It's an honor to meet you in person, Arbiter Generals.
I know they was on the banner, but I know nothing about them.
Now this is interesting. A guest who doesn't come to visit but sends a message instead.
Yeah, that's a little disrespectful.
What does she mean? Tell me, what could be more important to her than coming here?
Master heard about a spectacular view in Scale Gorge Waterscape. I believe she went there to enjoy it.
Oh? The water split, maybe?
Spectacular view? Ha! Did you hear that, Jing Yuan? This person is being sarcastic.
Please do not misunderstand me, General Huaiyan. I was simply stating the truth. Master thought it would be inappropriate to keep you waiting, so she sent us here.
That sounds like she's just being
Once
disrespectful.
she's finished with admiring the scenery, she'll personally come and apologize to the both of you.
I don't like the look in his eyes. They shady. In the meantime, outside the Palace of Astrum.
Drat. I forgot to ask Yun Li to return my sword.
She wasn't going to. I'll go get it back for you. No, I won't. I ain't gonna deal with her. I don't think you'll ever get your sword back.
Unacceptable. Every sword is precious to me.
According to her, not so
If it weren't
much.
for the general's interference, I would have taught that shameless girl a lesson in swordplay.
I wonder if he actually is neglecting to maintain
By
his
the way,
swords.
I don't know if it's just me, but the general seemed a little reserved. Could it be because of Elder Huaiyan's visit?
Reserved? Really?
I think you just gotta keep up like
maybe I'm just overthinking
appearances and kind of be careful with what he's saying and talking about and doing.
When I entered the Palace of Astrum, I realized that the messenger from the Xianzhou Zhu Ming was actually the Arbiter General himself. So, the messenger from the Xianzhou Yao Qing must be the Merlin's Claw herself, I presume.
That's right.
Okay.
Well, that's what makes this entire thing so unusual.
What's so unusual about it? They simply received an invitation from Jing Yuan. Just like the crew, right?
The war dance is just a small festival. And now we have 2 Arbiter Generals from other Xianzhou ships here.
Yeah.
I'm afraid they're here for something more.
So that's why, that's why he would be reserved, because he doesn't want to say too much.
Maybe they've come to hold Jingyuan accountable for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Hold him accountable? Come on, didn't the Luofu fall victim to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and the Antimatter Legion? Why would they blame the victim?
Because they're supposed to be able to overcome it and deal with it before it happens.
Are merely one side of the story to the other Arbiter Generals of the Alliance. Only a single piece of incontrovertible evidence remains, creating an endless source of potential complications.
The Ambrosial Arbor.
Yep.
Yes. It's undeniable that the plague mark, which was subdued by the Xianzhou Luofu, has resurfaced. But was it really a conspiracy instigated by the Antimatter Legion? Or does it indicate a traitorous intent from within the Luofu?
Oh.
Implicating Jingyuan himself.
Imagine if he was actually evil.
Once the spark of suspicion is kindled, it proves hard to extinguish.
We can vouch for Jing Yuan, though. I mean, that's not enough. No wonder we were called back for the ceremony. We can vouch for him, though, but it's not going to be enough.
The general must have had that in mind when he invited us to attend the war dance.
What was I thinking? Seriously. Here I was looking forward to a carefree and enjoyable trip. But it seems wherever we go, drama is just around the corner.
Every time.
Aw, I was so excited. I thought those Arbiter Generals were just here to see the ceremony.
How innocent.
By the way, I heard that an alchemist from the Juming diplomatic ship has arrived, and rumors say that she's to be the new Cauldron Master of the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu.
Interesting.
An alchemist from the Juming serving as the Cauldron Master on the Luofu? While it's not unheard of, the timing itself
is a little bit suspicious.
Thanks to your words, Mr. Danheng. Now I finally see the underlying tensions. The General is under tremendous pressure right now, but I was completely oblivious to his troubles. How naive of me.
Don't worry, you young, you learning.
Come on, don't think like that. Leave the adult matters to the adults. Even if you wanted to do something for the General, it's not like you can do anything.
Oh, dang! That was not helpful. That was not helpful.
Did I say something wrong?
Yes! You're a real master of conversation. You know what? Just keep quiet.
Miss March is right. I don't have the skills to share the General's burdens at the moment. Still, I'll do my best to follow his instructions. Let's go. Once I've taken you to your accommodations, I need to go to the Artisanship Commission to handle the IPC's protest.
Yep.
He looks like he has a lot on his mind. We can't just let him go alone. Why don't we accompany you to the Artisanship Commission?
This is too much trouble. While I appreciate your kindness, dealing with the IPC's workers could be tricky.
The Astro Express already dealt with them before.
This will cause trouble for the Express.
Not even the workers, the higher-ups.
We're pretty experienced in dealing with the IPC.
Yep, and...
You've heard of the 10 Stone Hearts?
Yep.
We've dealt with quite a few of them, right?
I know. Brag all you want, but don't drag me into this. I really don't want to get into this, bro, if I was actually there. But we here for the story, though, so we going straight for it. You're a real master of conversation. Stop. I don't want to end up in an IPC lawsuit.
What's with you turning into a scaredy cat? I didn't see you worrying about lawsuits when you wrecked that giant mech.
Listen, that's a different story.
Well, since you're willing to help, I won't decline your kindness. Let's head to the Artisanship Commission and meet them.
Let's do it. Are we gonna meet any of the 10 Stonehearts here, maybe? I'm wondering. That'll be a little interesting. As of right now, we just got like the normal people, like the workers, like they said. So let's see what happened. Also, any of y'all still interested?
Did I really reason with you Xianzhou people? I think I get it now. In your words, this is called looting a burning house, right?
But I am trying to reason with you here.
He don't sound very happy. those of y'all who actually care about it, I will be doing the Fixtral Garden continuance as well. But just, you know, taking a little bit of time to do it. Where is that chest at that I'm hearing? Whatever.
That toxic voice sounds familiar. Haven't I heard it before in Aurum Alley?
Maybe, but I wouldn't have.
You know what? This isn't my first
Scott?
time dealing with the Skyfaring Commission. I can handle your unreasonable ways. But straight up snatching IPC cargo, isn't that going a bit too far?
Just as I've said it many times already, once we've inspected the cargo and completed the security check, you can be on your way. Is there something wrong with your ears, or is it just your brain?
Oh gosh, we're getting the insults.
I'm hearing you loud and clear. I'm thinking clear. And my answer is crystal clear. Not a chance.
This dude sounds annoying, bro.
Cargo, and I'll file a complaint directly with your general.
General's gonna be on his side. What's all this arguing about? Scott, what are you doing here? Did I just hear a dog barking? Oh gosh.
You jerk. Who are you calling a dog?
Ooh.
Wait. Why are you here?
So I don't know Scott, y'all, just so you
Staying
know.
on the Cienjo, are you? What terrible luck. Wherever you go, disasters aren't far behind.
Aren't you the guest from the Astral Express? What brings you and Yanqing to the Artisanship Commission?
To help y'all out. I heard you're in trouble. I'm here to help Yanqing sort out the trouble caused by the IPC.
Trouble caused by the IPC? I'd say it's caused by the Skyfaring Commission.
Looks like you've met this IPC worker before. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing.
I wish I knew who he was.
I was sent here to deal with
where
the
we met him
IPC
from.
protest, Miss Shikwe. What's going on here?
As you know, this IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borison and rescued by the Juming's diplomatic ship. Then the Cloud Knights were instructed to bring it back to the dock for repairs and inspections.
Yeah, we know about that.
And this is Mr. Scott, the person in charge of this transport ship.
So, you're Scott. I've heard her mention you. Weren't you kicked off the Lafu before? Why did you come back?
Yeah, answer the question,
Like
Scott.
I wanted to come back. I thought I'd just dock at the harbor for repairs and leave this forsaken place for good. Little did I know, as soon as the ship entered the harbor, a bunch of Cloud Knights showed up and snatched all our cargo from the hold.
This dude's voice,
What do you
bro.
mean by snatched? I've told you 1,000,000 times. It's a security check.
Then why did you bring the cargo to the Artisanship Commission? You even brought in some shady craftsmen. It's obvious you're trying to steal the IPC's patented technology.
I highly doubt that. I hope not.
Listen here. Firstly, the Skyfaring Commission detected dangerous items that could possibly be weapons in your cargo hold. That's why they called me here, to double check. Secondly, where the heck did you get the idea that I'm a shady craftsman?
This dude's had it.
Even if there are dangerous items, what do they have to do with you? It's not even being shipped to the Lafu. We'll just fix the ship and be on our way. We won't unload our cargo here.
I can't take this dude seriously, bro. Scott.
To stay in the port
Scott.
for several days before your ship is repaired and you can take off again. How can we just leave unchecked items sitting here?
I understand, but we don't need to disassemble the cargo if it's just a security check, right?
In most cases, we don't. However, our scans discovered that the cargo doesn't only contain machinery, but also some substance that resembles biological tissue.
Okay.
Biological tissue? Does this crate contain living things?
I'm afraid we'll need to wait for the Alchemy Commission for further confirmation. In any case, according to our regulations, we need to unseal one of the crates for further examination. But this IPC specialist has been hindering us on the grounds of patent secrecy.
The Alliance's regulations on biological products are very strict. Without further inspection, there is no way for the Skyfaring Commission to release the cargo.
Oh, really? Fine. If
Oh
anyone
my
lays a finger on that shipment, they'll have me to deal with. It doesn't matter if it's mechanical or biological. It's none of your business. I'm filing a complaint against the Skyfaring Commission's ridiculous regulations.
Listen, I don't know what the regulations are, so I don't know if Scott really in the wrong or not.
Difficult to persuade. Honestly, I really don't want to have a vicious confrontation with the IPC.
No, you don't. Well, I know a thing or two about convincing Scott. Leave it to me. I'm an expert negotiator. I don't remember Scott, so...
I heard how you helped Aramali. The IPC representative back then was Mr. Scott, right? Since you've dealt with him before, it looks like I'll have to rely on you again.
What are you guys whispering about over there?
I
Hurry up and
can't,
give
bro.
us back our cargo.
What are you guys whispering about over there? I'm sorry. I got like maybe 25% of that. Let's figure this out.
As I recall, this guy won't listen to reason and can only be persuaded with intimidation.
Okay.
But he does seem to follow rules to some extent. Let's use that against him.
Sounds wonderful to me.
Speaking of regulations, we have our own laws and regulations too. According to Article 4 of the Cienjo Alliance IPC Trade Consensus, the Alliance and IPC shall never infringe on each other's intellectual property rights.
Okay. Make proposals from the legal perspective. Start by making him feel uncomfortable. Use Yang Xing's identity to intimidate him. Remind him of his embarrassing past. So we're trying to be a little intimidating while also being logical and legal. So let's start off with make proposals from the legal perspective. How about we start by making him feel uncomfortable, just for a little fun.
I didn't expect to see you again, Mr. Scott. We had such fun in Arum Alley last time. It seems our paths are destined to cross once more.
We must have bodied this dude or something, bro. Oh, I gotta go do that event, bro. Oh, I gotta go do that event now. What did we do to Scott?
Stop pretending we're friends.
Ooh.
If I could actually beat you, I'd punch you in the face.
I bet you would.
Are you guys gonna
Too
resolve
bad
this
you can't.
problem? Or are you just gonna let this clown put on a show here?
Let's just pretend we don't know her, Don Hung.
Even if we set aside the secrecy of intellectual property, these prototypes built by the Intelligentsia Guild are incredibly valuable, beyond your wildest imagination. If anything goes wrong, you won't be able to pay for it even with your lives.
Is that so? Just skip the reasoning part and resort to good old violence. Assure him that you will proceed with caution. Pay you compensation, you wish. Skyfaring Commission can pay compensation. Skip the reasoning part and skip to good old violence. I feel it's a terrible answer, but let's do it.
I've got a brilliant idea. I'll just smash everything with my bat, and then you can hire someone to assess the damage. That way, your cargo won't need any inspection, right?
Dang.
Calm down. The General wants us to handle this peacefully.
So that was a bad one. We're gonna get marked down for that.
This is the great idea you came up with? Fine.
I'm getting terribly
Why don't
marked
you
down.
just
Hold up,
step
hold up.
over my lifeless body. Besides, cargo on this transport vessel belongs to the Intelligentsia Guild. If you want to inspect the cargo, shouldn't you at least call in a member of the Intelligentsia Guild to be present?
Interesting. Okay, let's be a little serious. Hold up. Show him your extensive connections. It's time to escalate the issue. Try to resolve this according to the Xianzhou regulations. Try to resolve this according to the IPC regulations. I don't know, bro. Let's do the Xianzhou ones.
According to the principle of territoriality, since your vessel is stranded on the Cienjo, the Skyfaring Commission has the right to inspect it.
There you go, get him.
Indeed. According to Article 27 of the Cienjo Legal Code, all official and private goods upon entering the port shall be subject to inspection.
Okay.
Failure to submit to such inspection shall be deemed equivalent to the possession of unlawful items and shall be subject to legal ramifications.
There you go.
My synesthesia beacon must not be working because I have no idea what you just said.
Okay, buddy. So you didn't do your research then?
Simply put, if you insist on hindering the inspection, we'll have to treat the cargo as unlawful items and confiscate it.
Confiscate it? How can you Cienjo people be so unreasonable?
If this were pure point and incoming cargo posed a safety risk, the IPC would take it in for containment and disposal, correct?
That's true. The IPC sometimes makes exceptions.
Yeah, how
For
often?
example, they've always given special terms to Cienjo vessels.
Sure.
We both need to follow the regulations. Because that's how the IPC and the Cienjo operate, right? As an IPC worker, I have to abide by its regulations. If I make an exception and allow you to inspect the cargo, it'll spell disaster for me.
The Cienjo people are just following their own rules, try to bribe him. Talk about his unpromising career prospects. Swallow your pride and beg him. The Cienjo people are just following their own rules.
Everyone has their own set of rules. Now that you're on their turf, shouldn't you follow their rules too?
There you go. Oh, my bad. I keep forgetting I have to freaking click these ones.
Yeah, I get it. I know I'm on the Cienjo, but if I violate the IPC regulations, I'll be in deep trouble when I get back.
And if you violate the Cienjo regulations, you'll be in trouble here. Alright, we got it to be successful at the very least.
Well, you guys sure know how to argue your case. Fine, I'll allow you to do the security inspection. It's just that, I need some time to sort things out. This is a big deal.
What do y'all got on board, huh?
Headquarters first.
So, Mr. Scott, are you just stalling for time and planning to leave the Cienjo as soon as your ship is repaired? To avoid the Skyfaring Commission's inspection?
Okay, good catch, good catch.
Yeah. IPC staff are free to come and go, as long as they don't break any laws.
Who is this?
Yeah, you've got some insight there. Who are you again?
Yeah, who is this? Dang, the freaking colors.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lingsha, Cauldron Master and head of the Alchemy Commission on the Lawfu.
Okay, this is the other person we were talking about before.
Could she be?
Dahong?
Yeah, she's the new Cauldron Master assigned here from the Cienjo Juming.
Okay.
I received a report from the Artisanship Commission about cargo containing samples of unknown organisms. It said they needed help from the Alchemy Commission. I had nothing better to do, so I came myself.
Okay, big shot herself.
It's fine, Mr. Scott. If you really don't want your cargo to be inspected, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter? How can you say that?
Why are you being so nice all of a sudden? Well, since you're not going to check it, I'll take this crate and be on my way. Is that okay with everyone?
I guess.
Yeah, sure. Why should I object? Not only this sample, but all the goods on the transport ship are yours to keep. Like I said, we won't inspect them.
What's going on here? What does she do?
Wait a minute!
She said don't. Yeah, what she has some sort of plan in mind.
Oh, that's more like it. If only the young displayed a more reasonable attitude, we could have sidestepped that altercation just now.
Uh-huh. Reasonable attitude,
Our
huh?
ship will leave in a few days once the engines are repaired.
Your ship can leave whenever you want, but I'm afraid I can't say the same for your cargo.
Okay.
According to the import and export regulations signed between the Cienjo and IPC, all biological shipments can only leave the port when they have confirmed to be of no threat, or when all biological activity expires.
Oh, so when they die in there.
Since we can't determine if your shipment is safe for the environment, I guess we'll have to wait for its biological activity to expire. Let me check the previous cases.
Oh, okay.
Normally, it'll only take around 47 star calendar years.
Dang!
Only 47 years?
That's what I'm saying.
Why so surprised? You're still young and full of energy. I'm pretty sure you'll live a few more decades. Have some confidence in yourself.
Okay, she
Typical
feisty.
of a
I like her.
long-lived species. Your words are dripping with sarcasm. While you may not care about time, I do. I'll be demanding double compensation from the Skyfaring Commission for every minute wasted.
Uh-huh, go ahead, try it.
Sure thing, Mr. Scott. You seem pretty confident that your career and life will last long enough to witness this victory unfold.
My man's sweating now. He's nervous.
Step aside, guys. Let them do the inspection.
Ooh, there we go. There we go.
But, Mr. Scott.
Come on, we're already in enough trouble. Just let them do the security inspection. And if needed, I can always grovel before the Intelligentsia Guild later. I'm just using my head for what it's apparently good for, right?
Sorry for the trouble. Thanks, bro. At least you've wised up for once. Dang, bro.
Well, honestly, at least you're not as annoying as that woman. Just get on with the inspection. Don't act all chummy with me now that you've got your way.
This lady is really something else.
She's just intelligent. She just knows what she's doing. Oh my gosh, that was loud.
Is this the IPC product?
Listen up. Any damages caused by inspections will be filed with the IPC.
Why is it awake? We going to do a fight straight, like right away? Bro! Y'all don't got control of your freaking machines and your biological life forms? What's going on here? I never read about this dude, but I've already fought you.
Unexpected. That was a surprise.
Forward.
Yeah, it is a surprise, bro. Alright, let's body this dude, bro. Hold up.
Feeling spiffy?
Every petal will be.
This should be light work, though. This should be light work. I already know your freaking strengths and weaknesses, how to deal with you, buddy. Good work. Hold up, going on as well.
Cleansing dragon.
And if it's just him by his lonesome, bro, it ain't no problem. Okay, never mind. You gotta let you do a little bit of a damage, bro. You do a little bit of damage. Stop.
Let's play for a while.
Hold up. Give me my ult. Perfect.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
Yes, I can. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, this team lineup, bro, is cold. This team lineup is nasty, bro. I love this. Okay, we're affected. Oh well. No problem for me. Good work. Everyone attack him. Good night. Good riddance. Oh my gosh. It's so much fun to have a new character on your team. That's really good.
Planning to leave this stuff unchecked at the dock for days? That's way too dangerous.
Exactly.
I had no idea about it. You must have accidentally triggered the cargo's defense program.
Just by even approaching it and touching it?
I don't think trying to shift the blame is a wise choice.
But seriously, I don't know why that thing suddenly started moving. I swear on the Emperor Lord.
Enough. Miss Shikwe, please escort our IPC guest to the Skyfaring Commission.
There you go.
I'm on it. Please follow me, Mr. Scott.
My man's like, I don't know what's going on anymore. I think I kind of believe him. Like, he doesn't know why it started moving and attacking us.
Our preliminary inspection shows that there is indeed hidden biological tissues inside. Just like the craftsman feared.
Okay.
Can't even tell if it's ingenium or biological in nature.
Why do you say that?
The core of this device is what they call wetware in industry slang.
Wetware?
To put it simply, this machine operates with a kind of biological nerve as its control center.
Okay.
I'll take some samples for the alchemist to analyze and figure out where the biological tissue comes from.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know how that works
Why
exactly.
would the Intelligentsia Guild use such unethical technology? Perhaps they're trying to create a new weapon?
Whatever the reason is, it's probably why the Borison attacked the ship.
Because they were after that.
No wonder the IPC were trying to obstruct our inspection. I'll contact the Ten Lords Commission and ask the judges to come and give their final verdict on this.
Okay.
According to our rules, all prisoners and weapons involving dangerous creatures must be taken to the shackling prison for further sentencing. After all, it's the safest place on the Lafu.
The shackling prison, okay.
As for you, Mr. Craftsman, please go with the Cloud Knights and explain the situation to the judge.
Alright, looks like we got it done. After a while, everyone disperses and goes their own way.
I had a feeling that the IPC members would cause trouble, but I didn't think they'd be this tricky.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for your help, Miss Linkshaw.
Every IPC person is a pain to deal with.
Your sword skills were impressive. Taking down that big guy. I thought the General's retainers were all burly martial masters. I didn't expect Yanqing to be so...
young, cute, miniature.
Huh? As for you, you must be the guests from the Astral Express, right? Saving the Lafu from that crisis. It's so impressive.
It wasn't a big deal. Really.
It's still early, so why don't we get some tea at the Alchemy Commission? We can discuss your suggestions for revitalizing the commission.
Alright then.
I'd be happy to accept your invitation.
And you three are coming too, right?
Say less. I guess we just getting involved with all the political disputes and freaking merchandising and everything, bro. Strong start so far, but then, you know, it's slowly, you know, getting a little more like tame.
The view of the Alchemy Commission hasn't changed a bit. The tides come and go, but the ancient sea remains the same. For us Vidyadhara, there's nothing more nostalgic than our homeland.
You're a Luofu native, Miss Linkshaw?
Yes, I grew up here, listening to the sound of waves while researching prescriptions with my mentors and peers at the Alchemy Commission.
Okay, that's cool.
It's kind of sad, isn't it? Everything changes, but somehow remains familiar. Just like you, Don Hung, I traveled far from home, and now I've returned. Seeing the familiar scenery brings back a hint of nostalgia.
Okay, similar circumstances.
The view here would be even
or not
better without the ambrosial arbor.
You know what I mean.
Oh, really? I think that towering tree looks pretty impressive.
Even if it's impressive, it's a plague mark. The Xianzhou have been fighting abominations for thousands of years. And now that the ambrosial arbor has been reborn, it's only natural for everyone to feel uneasy.
Well,
nobody feels safe around here.
Once a seed is planted, no matter how long it takes, it'll eventually sprout and bear fruit. In my humble opinion, the rebirth of the ambrosial arbor and the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were inevitable. The seed was already planted when the ancestors of the Xianzhou sought immortality.
And now Jing Yuan got to deal with the repercussions of it. Why such a serious topic all of a sudden? Why we can't just make wild speculations about these things. I thought we were here to have some tea, but where's the tea? Is this the tea?
My bad. Well, since you went through the entire ambrosial arbor crisis firsthand, Dan Heng and Lieutenant Yanqing, I'd like to discuss something with you.
What would you like to discuss, Miss Linkshaw?
I was lucky enough to be chosen by the Alliance to come in and clean up all the old grime in the Alchemy Commission.
Ah, sounds like a big task.
The Alchemy Commission is riddled with problems and has reached a point where fixing it seems impossible. I'm looking to remedy this problem, but was wondering if you could provide any insights.
Well, even though I'm a Vidyadharan like you, I'm an outsider, just like my companions here. I can't really say much about a remedy, but I do have a piece of advice, Miss Linkshaw. The Vidyadhara and the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu have always been intricately connected. If you cannot distance yourself from these ties, Miss Linkshaw, changing the situation within the Alchemy Commission may be quite challenging.
Okay, we gotta separate them a
I
little
may
bit.
not know about politics, but I do know that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been operating within the Alchemy Commission for years. If you're determined to root them out, maybe you should discuss it with the General.
Alright.
I see.
Some suggestions.
Thank you for your valuable insights. While the Lux Arrow from the Rainbow possesses unparalleled power to sever the ambrosial arbor, it can't sever mortals' desire to prolong their existence. Just like how the Cloud Knights can eliminate the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but are unable to calm the hearts and minds of the people within the Alchemy Commission.
There was gonna be worrying and
Our
looking behind their
Sanjo
backs their
forebears
whole
knew
life.
this well, and that's why they entrusted the duty of guarding the roots of the arbor to the Vidyadhara. However, the Vidyadhara are still only mortal beings.
That's true.
30 years ago, my mentor served as Alchemy Commission's Cauldron Master. She recognized the emerging undercurrents and sought to cleanse the source of the disturbance. Unfortunately, even though she was skilled in the art of healing, she didn't understand the human heart or how to eliminate the sickness lurking within the depths of the Alchemy Commission. In the end, she was framed and exiled to the Juming. I was also implicated and had to leave the Lafu.
No, fortunate. Okay, and that's how they all came to be, I guess.
And guess who arbitrated the case and handed down the sentence? None other than General Jing Yuan himself.
And that's probably why he's even more concerned and worried right now that they're here.
You heard it right.
For the war dance.
The ones responsible for the corruption in the Alchemy Commission are not just the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but even the Divine Foresight himself. Alas, why is your face turning pale, Yanqing?
You know why.
Don't worry about it. I understand that when someone holds a position of power, they may sometimes have to make tough decisions. I won't hold any personal grudges against him. Besides, at our age, holding personal grudges is a luxury we can't afford.
So you say.
Lingsha, you're back!
Uh-oh.
I've been waiting ages for you.
Uh-oh. Yanqing ain't gonna be happy. Oh, no.
Yunli! Why aren't you with your grandpa? What brings you to the Alchemy Commission? Well, let me take this opportunity to introduce you to...
No, they already know each other. They look at them staring each other down, bro.
What a small world.
You stole my sword. Give it back.
I see. Let's skip the introduction part then.
Yeah, we don't have time for all this.
Why do I keep bumping into you? Are you stalking me or something?
Girl, you showed up to us.
Of course not. Unlike you, Miss Yunli, I have important things to take care of. You, on the other hand, seem to have all the time in the world to wander around without returning my sword.
Grandpa used to say that a sword reflects its master. I talked to your sword, and it told me that you've been distracted. You hesitate when you should strike, and you struggle to stay calm when your sword is unsheathed.
Okay.
Now that I see you again, I realize your sword was right. It wasn't me who took your sword. It was you who lost focus.
Do you really expect me to believe that nonsense? I've been taking it easy on you because you're a guest from the Juming, but you're not taking the hint. Don't people from the Juming know you're supposed to return what you've borrowed?
I think she has a little bit of a point, though.
Just look at this flying sword.
Yeah.
Even if I gave it back to you now, it'd just be taken away again in a few hours.
Dang.
You know the Cloud Knight saying, a Cloud Knight must never let slip their weapon. Yes? Well, sure, I can give it back to you now, but on the battlefield, that's a whole different story. Poor flying sword.
Okay, she seems to take it very seriously. That's why she's upset with it.
Because I'll take it back myself.
Why don't y'all just why don't y'all just go ahead and have the fight, bro, and get the sword back? So, is this the war dance?
Between these two, who do you think is tougher, Dan Heng? Don't get me wrong. I'm just curious.
I don't know.
Get ready to separate them.
He said we ain't gonna let them fight
It's
yet.
my
Dang
first
it.
day at the Alchemy Commission. A brawl is definitely not how I imagined celebrating it.
Well, since you don't approve, I won't draw my sword here.
Good.
I didn't mean it in that way. Since you've already drawn your swords, you'd be disappointed if you didn't get to test one another, right?
Ooh.
I've received reports that the delves near the Alchemy Commission are still infested with abominations.
Okay.
Seems like my predecessors left quite a mess. So, if you two want to determine who's better, why not focus on them instead of each other?
Good idea, good idea.
Clearing out some abominations? Sounds boring.
It's the Cloud Knight's duty to eliminate those abominations. You don't have to ask me twice, Miss Lingsha. I'll help you get rid of them.
Oh, you think you're the only one who knows how to behave? If Lingsha needs anything, I'll gladly draw my sword and help her out.
But it's not for the good of the people or for the all that stuff.
You being so sweet
it's just for
and
her.
Caring. So then, shall we get going?
Let's go. Let's do it. So we go see them have a little competition.
Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were eradicated, their experimental abominations have been festering here. If you want a contest, I'll be the referee. The one who kills the most abominations within an hour wins.
Okay.
Lingsha, as always, you're still an expert in making unpaid work sound so noble and grand.
It's for your own good, little Yunli. While you desire to compete against each other, I don't want to see either of you getting hurt.
That's really thoughtful of you, Cauldron Master.
So, are you both ready?
Alright, let's do it. So now we play. Oh, we gotta play as him? Oh, that's crazy.
Ugh. Looks like my predecessors left quite a mess. Let me say it again. The one who kills the most abominations within an hour wins.
Okay.
Be careful when you draw your swords, and make sure you don't hurt each other.
No promises.
Can we start now, Lingsha?
Alright.
Time for swordplay.
When Yunli takes action, she will use attacks to defeat the enemy first. The number of enemies defeated by Yanxing and Yunli is recorded here. Okay. Can we? So if we lose, does it have a different outcome than if we win? That's my only. That's my only like you know interest.
Do not remain still.
Do not remain still. Time to body a little bit.
Awaken, dormant sword cleansing dragon.
Let's body him. This is the first time we had a little competition like this. I like this. You know, changing things up a little bit. So that's what it's all about. Let's go ahead and up our damage, and then Da Hong, go ahead and body these three.
I didn't expect someone who can't even hold on to a sword to actually have some skill.
Okay. You're talking big, but let's see if you win the competition against him. Ooh, good work, good work. That's a lot of
You've got style with those
Oh
moves,
my gosh.
but you're not striking where it counts. It's such a shame to see you misuse your sword like that.
Oh my gosh, she literally bodied them, bro. That's OP. But we gotta make sure we body at least this group first. Alright, we can do a double here. Is that enough? That's not enough, bro. Alright, that's good though. That's good though. Now crush them all! Get up that ult.
Swords descend.
Ooh, good work. Nice work, nice work. Here go Yunli though. The fact that she just one-shot everybody though is wild. Nice work, triple it up. Nice work. Here go Yunli again, about to one-shot him. That is broken. That is broken, bro. Oh well. We don't care. So we just take out like all of them except for one. That would probably be good, right? I hope. Hit this dude right here. Ooh, good work. Body this one. Didn't body it. That is saddening. We finished as a tie, didn't we?
I win, Miss Yunli.
You
Oh,
got
we won.
lucky.
Okay, never mind.
Why don't you just give me back my sword, sincerely apologize, and then go cry your eyes out to your grandpa?
Oh my gosh, bro.
Consider yourself lucky that I'm not interested in your rusty sword, as I don't have the nasty habit of snatching other people's weapons.
Bro, they just roasted each
All
other.
you did was chop down a few monsters. Don't get carried away with yourself.
On this episode of How I Met Your Mother.
If you think you can just take this sword from my hand, go ahead and try.
Oh! Yo! Okay! We're causing a ruckus though. We're causing a ruckus. I love it though. The fact that he fly on his swords though, wild. Okay, okay. Oh! 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 Oh, Young Lee is nasty, bro. Young Lee is nasty. Stop them. Oh. I know who this is. Hey, yo. She came in and stopped it barehanded.
However, both of you have shortcomings. One of you focuses on dodging and weaving, while the other relies on brute strength, trying to take down targets with a single strike.
Who are you?
Me? I'm just a patient seeking medicine from the Alchemy Commission.
Sure you are.
A passerby, if you will.
Yeah, sure.
I thought I'd see my fill of impressive fights during the war dance. Yet here I am, able to witness a remarkable fight at the Alchemy Commission, of all places. Well, the Lawfu is never short of surprises. However, I have a small suggestion for you. Why don't you settle this dispute fair and square in the war dances ring?
Okay.
That way, you can resolve your differences with a proper duel and put your grudges behind you.
That'll be fun to see.
Grudges? No, not at all. Yunli and we were just sparring.
Yeah, sure.
Sparring? You summoned your flying swords and she swung her sword with full strength. No grudges between you.
Yeah, you just lightly trying to kill each other, that's it.
Aha! What brings you here, Lady Fei Xiao? Have you finished your health consultation with the Dragon Lady?
Oh, she was meeting with Bai Lu? Okay.
Fei Xiao? Grandpa always talks about you. Could it be that you're...
The Merlin's Claw of the Xianzhou Yaoqing?
Looks like I'm quite famous on the Xianzhou Lawfu, too.
Your design is sick. I love it.
Of course. Everyone has heard of the great general. Known to all, and unbeknown to none.
Great general? Isn't that title a bit too narcissistic?
Yo.
I don't like it.
Hold up, bro. Hold up, bro.
Ooh, I heard there's a dozing general on the Lawfu, so I came up with a humble nickname for myself. The Lacking General.
The Lacking General?
In worries, regrets, and rivals.
Okay, I like that.
Sounds much better, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a befitting title that sounds both humble and impressive. Now that the sparring session is over, Yanqing and Yunli, shouldn't you politely thank General Fei Xiao for her guidance and bury the hatchet?
Now we taking this to the war dance.
Here's your sword.
Oh, okay.
Keep it safe. Or it might get taken away again. By the way, we haven't settled the score yet. I'll defeat you fair and square next time we fight.
Okay, we're gonna see him fight again during the war dance. It's gonna be a fire fight, bro.
This is how she apologizes? Now that I finally got my sword back, I should report to the seat of divine foresight. I'll take my leave, General Fei Xiao.
Fei Xiao is fine, bro. Good lord.
Oh, by the way, Miss Linksha, if you've got some free time, I'd like to invite you to the seat of divine foresight for a chat with General Jingyuan. I think there's more to those personal grudges you mentioned earlier.
Okay. Both of them growing a little bit.
Thanks for stepping in, General Fei Xiao. Otherwise, I'd have had to knock them out with my incense.
Not at all. Just doing what you asked. How about we call it even as payment for the healer lady's consultation?
Sorry, but even a general needs to pay their bills. We don't do credit here. And let's not forget, you'd have been waiting decades for a chance to see the Dragon Lady if it weren't for me.
Well, you can always send the bill to the seat of divine foresight and say it's for mentoring those kids. After all, it was quite the effort splitting them up. I nearly had to get tough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find a spot and get some fresh air.
You still block their attacks with bare hands. We ain't gonna just let that slip by. A moment later, Fei Xiao leisurely walks to the ancient seaside. Something, bro. The timing they got on these freaking cards, bro, on these cue cards or whatever.
Back already?
Is wild.
You've met with Jing Yuan and wandered around for a few hours. So, what do you think?
It appears that the Divine Foresight is using this war dance as a show of strength to convince everyone that the Luofu is prospering after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
Okay, they figured that out.
But... I know you're going to say but, right?
But the influx of people attending the war dance is like a breeding ground for disorder and rumors.
Oh.
One wrong move, and the Luofu could be in a world of chaos.
The Cloud Knights on the streets remain vigilant, so at the very least, General Jing Yuan is aware of this. As for other matters, I'm unable to say.
Mo's got a deep,
I'd prefer to
sultry
be
voice, bro.
excused from future meetings with
Mose,
generals.
however you say it.
I'm just a military healer. And now all of a sudden I'm thrust onto the center stage having cordial chats with two generals?
You said it's too much.
My work doesn't lend itself to being in the limelight either.
Just stop whining. At least you're in one piece, right? Before getting in touch with General Jing Yuan, I wanted to put aside my assumptions and see his momentum. That includes the overall bearing of the Cloud Knights on the street, what people are saying, and how those close to him behave.
The might of an army dwells not within its pawns, but within the force of its collective momentum. Recognizing this fact reveals the true measure of power. Thanks for enlightening me, General.
All right.
A perfectly clear statement turned confusing thanks to your translation. You've made me lose where I was now. Anyway, this is how I operate in battle, so you might as well get used to it.
Are you treating General Jing Yuan as your enemy?
The longest-serving general of the Xianzhou Luofu. Do you think he'd have only a few enemies?
Okay.
By the way, General, you met the healer lady, yes? Could you show me the medicine she prescribed you?
Well, the healer lady couldn't do anything about my condition. She just told me to enjoy some tasty food.
Everybody got some sort of condition on the Luofu, bro. Suffering from something.
So not even the famed healer lady could help? Don't worry. I'll fulfill my promise and find a way to cure you. Actually, I've found some leads.
What is she suffering with?
Well, life and death, Jiao Chou. It's all predetermined. Upon starting my military career, I made a pledge that the rest of my life would be dedicated to being the Xianzhou spearhead, hunting down the abominations of abundance till the end of my days.
Well, at least everyone got the same enemy of the abundance, bro. Look at this, though. Is this supposed to be young her? I can't tell exactly, but I think so. Or maybe just like recently. I don't know, bro. But look at the battlefield, bro. The bodies on the ground, the swords, freaking flags, bro. Whatever that is in the sky right there. She reaching out for it. Okay.
As long as I can fulfill that deep-seated desire, I don't care how long I live.
Dang, okay.
You asked if I view General Jing Yuan as my enemy. No. My real enemy has always been myself.
Oh, that's deep. Okay.
Enjoy some tasty food. So, what's for dinner tonight?
Jeez. You really know how to read the room, don't you?
You guys figure it out for yourselves. I'm due to catch up with an old war friend I've not seen for quite a long time.
Is she finally gonna go talk to Jing Yuan? Is that what she's about to do? Meanwhile, Yanxing and us return to the Exalting Sanctum.
Hey! Was that the Yaoqing general who just dropped in out of nowhere? she's so awesome.
I know, she stopped them with one hand each.
When Yoon Lee swung that massive sword, she just casually blocked her attack with ease.
Yes.
Mine too.
Y'all got some training to do.
Yeah. But to go up against Yoon Lee is quite impressive, you know? That aura of heroism and grace. It almost makes me want to learn Xianzhou swordplay.
Oh, I'm sure you will, March.
You think so too, right?
Yep. Those moves were fabulous. That general is totally something else. Oh yeah, Xianzhou swordplay is really good. Like, really, really good. General is something else.
I agree. General Fei Xiao is indeed impressive.
I was actually hoping you'd give Yanqing some praise.
Thanks for the kind words, Miss March. The war dance is coming up, and I've been chosen to represent the Cloud Knights in the ceremony.
And Yoon Lee's probably representing
I've had my fair share
crew
of
as well.
defeats lately, and even though I know there are always more skilled sword masters out there, seeing General Fei Xiao's skills today has made me feel a bit uneasy again.
Don't underestimate yourself. After all, generals won't fight in the ring during the war dance.
That's good.
Just remember the state of mind you had when you single-handedly took on me and Blade, putting life and death aside. With that mindset, you can prevail against most challengers.
There you go, words of encouragement. You were fighting in Bibiter Lune
Thanks for the advice, Master Don.
and Blade.
By the way, now that today's events are over, General Jing Yuan wants to invite all of you to the Seat of Divine Foresight. He has something important to discuss.
Alright. Look like he always got something important to discuss.
I bet it's about how to deal with the generals from the Yao Qing and the Zhu Ming.
I really don't want to get caught up in grown-up games so soon. I just hope Generals Fei Xiao and Huaiyan can see the truth. We don't need any more chaos on the Luofu before the war dance.
Yeah, that's true. Alright then, let's go meet up with General Jing Yuan. Jing Yuan, are you ready to discuss political stuff? Oh wait, this dude's still here?
Earlier at the Palace of Astral, I introduced these guests from the Astral Express to you, Elder White. But with all the people around, we only exchanged pleasantries. Now, I'd like to officially introduce them to you.
Okay.
These three braved great dangers, accompanying me to perilous places, defeating the chief culprit Vantilia, and uncovering the conspiracies of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
Saying us our praises, okay?
If you wish to know more, please, feel free to ask us.
Well, I skimmed through the reports about the Arbor's rebirth from the Master Diviner Hu Xuan. She's been summoned to the Yu Chui for questioning.
Okay.
There are a lot of doubts within the Alliance about this whole situation. But despite all that, I believe in you.
Alright, okay, we got one person on our side, it seems like.
You have repeatedly achieved remarkable feats. After the High Cloud Quintet each went their separate ways, despite the many criticisms within the Alliance, the Marshals still stood firm against the dissenting voices and entrusted the Luofu to you.
Okay.
Over the years, you've served the Alliance with loyalty and wisdom. You've taken down abominations in Thalassa, rescued the Xianzhou Yu Chui from a siege, and destroyed the demonic planet summoned by the denizens of abundance.
Oh, can we see that, bro?
I still remember those battles vividly.
They keep talking about all these epic scenes and moments.
There are fools who doubt your loyalty.
But we never get to see them.
They're happy to see the divine foresight fail because it gives them some kind of sick satisfaction. They haven't achieved anything of their own, so they feed off the failures of others.
So that's toxicity right there, bro, at its finest.
But I've
Don't
seen
be one of
enough
them.
failures in my time, and I want to believe that your loyalty has never wavered.
So, General Fei Xiao of the Yao Qing is the only one investigating the Ambrosial Arbor crisis on behalf of the Alliance?
Okay.
No. I am too.
Oh, so they're both sent here to do that, okay.
This old man's words always catch me off guard.
The Marshal ordered me to come to the Xianzhou Laofu. But the document only says, attend the war dance and listen to Fei Shao's questioning.
Well, what does that mean? Since the Marshal's orders, do we need to step aside?
No need for that. You're all important witnesses. The Marshal is well aware of Jing Yuan's purpose in holding the ceremony, and understands the situation he is facing. She mentioned it because she believes both issues are important.
Alright then.
Thanks for your kindness and sincerity, Elder Huayan. But is it appropriate to tell everyone here about the Marshal's orders?
By introducing the Express's witnesses to me alone, aren't you aiming to discern the intentions behind both my actions and Fei Shao's? And whether there's any discord between us? Well, since I'm being open and honest with you, I encourage you young folk to do the same.
Alright, let's
As
see
for
how it
the
goes then.
ambrosial arbor, Francis, all I need to do is listen. General Fei Shao will be the one asking the questions. To be honest, I'm more concerned about the timely start of the war dance.
Okay.
Oh, by the
You
way,
sound trying to enjoy a good little
I've
fight,
prepared
good little
a
battle
gift
royale.
for the war dance.
And he prepared a gift. What is this? Oh, Youngling's over here? I didn't even realize she was here.
Yes, it's this case right here.
Is it a sword? This case gleams with muted luster, crafted from a material neither wood nor metal. Really? Okay. Its surface is masterfully woven with metallic threads, outlining an intricate pattern of lotus flowers.
There will be numerous contests and celebrations during the war dance, and the main event will be the Ringmaster's Challenge.
Okay, we heard about the
The
remaster
host will
thing.
dispatch a skilled warrior to take on challengers from all over the cosmos, showcasing the excellent martial arts of the Xianzhou Laofu.
What if they had Dong Hung
When
do
you
it, bro?
mentioned that the Astral Express would be attending the ceremony, I thought the High Elder of the Laofu would be the Ringmaster.
You humor me, Elder Huayan. The healer lady is just a young lady who knows nothing about martial arts. How can I assign her as the ringmaster?
So who's it gonna be? You yourself, maybe?
I'm no match to you when it comes to joking.
What's this box for? Why don't you open it, General Huayan?
This sword case is intended for the War Dance's award. It's empty now, but in a few days, a precious sword will be delivered and stored inside.
Okay.
I don't mean to boast about our skills, but this sword represents the pinnacle of the Zhuming's craftsmanship. It has a legendary history, full of heroic tales from foreign lands, tales that are too detailed to be summarized in just a few words. Since the delegation delivering the sword hasn't arrived yet, I'll just leave the case here for now.
Alright.
I've been
The sword is to
wondering
arrive.
who would be worthy of such a sword. And then it hit me. I can award it to the champion of the Ringmaster's Challenge. The ceremony's champion is sure to be a perfect match for the sword.
I mean, it sounds good to me.
Moreover, I hear that Yan Xing is an excellent swordmaster, and that he will be representing the Laofu as the Ringmaster. So it seems like a perfect gift for him.
Oh, he's gonna be the ringmaster?
Thank you for your generosity, Elder Huayan.
If you want to give me a sword, just say the word, Grandpa. No need to beat around the bush.
Okay.
You've got confidence, my girl, but I don't think you can best Yan Xing.
Ooh.
I know you're all about swords, Miss Yunli. It's just a shame that it's the sword that ultimately chooses its rightful master.
Yeah, and even if someone gets their hands on such a precious sword, it'll probably end up in someone else's.
They've got a bunch of spite, bro, with each other.
The Alchemy Commission is still up in the air. Since you're interested, why don't you represent the Xianzhou Juming and challenge me in the ring?
Okay.
Exactly what I had in mind. Nobody knows who's gonna come out on top. It could be me, could be someone else. It'll probably be me.
Okay.
But whatever happens, it won't be him.
Alright then. Looks like Fei Shao was right. It'll be either death or disaster when these two clash. That is very true.
Not to be rude or anything, we've been watching their drama. I'm dying to find out who beats who.
Hey, I am too.
Quiet down. We have other guests here. I've prepared this sword to add some excitement to the ceremony, not to have you two squabble. It's not a good look for the Alliance.
It is not.
While you both seem confident that you'll win, you need to remember there can only be one winner and one loser in the ring, which could lead to hard feelings. Actually, I have an idea. We don't know who the winner will be, and it might not be either of you. But if you're eyeing that prize, you'll need to work together. I want you to take on an apprentice who will take part in the war dance and win at least one match.
Oh, and this is where it comes in. Okay.
How does that make sense?
In my humble opinion, while a Cloud Knight is commendable by securing victories, it's even more so to pass on your skills and spread the way of swordplay.
Ah, okay.
I'd be greatly pleased if this apprentice could represent the Express in the war dance by displaying their Cloud Knight flair and prowess.
Well, Elder Huayan's idea is quite interesting. Imparting swordplay skills requires teamwork, and both the winner and the loser will learn a valuable lesson regardless of the outcome. The question is, whom should the two of them take as an apprentice?
Okay. I see where this is going. We both look at her immediately.
Huh? Who? Wait, me?
I noticed just now that Miss March seemed quite interested in the outcome of your sword fight. So I thought, why not teach her the art of swordplay?
Oh, wait. Are you serious, General? Why am I being dragged into this all of a sudden? I've never practiced swordplay before. I'm a total newbie.
You about to learn?
You really think I can learn it? Well, you'll probably realize I have no hope and give up on me. And that'd be so embarrassing.
That would be embarrassing. Don't let it happen. Just accept your fate, March.
Isn't this a perfect chance for you? I remember you mentioning that you wanted to learn some sword moves.
Yeah, I did say that. But this is all happening so quickly, don't you think?
No, let it happen.
Miss March is like a piece of jade in the rough, just waiting to be shaped.
Okay.
The war dance is the perfect opportunity to see what heights she can reach.
I appreciate your kind words, General YN. But won't teaching me swordplay be a waste of Yanqing and Yunli's time? They should be preparing for the ceremony.
No, I think it'll help them a little bit.
Plus, I heard that each swordmaster has their own special moves. What if they let something slip while teaching me? If everyone knows each other's tactics, won't that make it hard to catch people off guard during the war dance?
That's considerate of you, March 7th. But don't worry. It'll take you at least a decade of hard training before you can even start learning special moves.
Okay,
No need to
we'll
freak
see about
out.
that.
A few Juming swordplay tricks will mean you'll be more than equipped.
Really?
Looks like March's curiosity has been piqued.
That's all you needed.
The whole point is to know each other's moves. Defeating your opponent in just one move? How boring would that be?
Literally, bro.
Plus,
we want to fight.
What really decides a swordsman's fate isn't some special move. It's the solid fundamentals.
How well can you use your moves to outplay your opponent?
Agreed. What do you say, Yanqing?
General, I haven't graduated yet. How can I be qualified to teach swordplay to others?
You are taken as an apprentice of the general himself.
So
You
you're
are qualified.
admitting your defeat, huh? If you're not even confident to teach, why don't you let me be the ringmaster instead?
Oh no, wait, he is? Okay, you know what? I'm confused on how the ringmaster works.
Teaching an apprentice is also a way of honing your own skills and gaining insights. You've been an apprentice for years. It's about time you looked at swordplay from another perspective.
I see, General. Then count me in.
Teaching somebody else how to do something that you already know might teach you something in the process.
It all comes down to Miss March giving her nod.
March, you already know what time it is. Let's go.
It's up to you to make the final decision, March.
Time for you to become the best swordsmaster on the Express. Time for you to be the best swordmaster on the
At
Express.
least that way, I won't have to worry about you accidentally shooting me in the butt all the time.
With the arrows, yep.
Hey, I've never missed my target. Then I'm on board. Thank you for your kindness, General Huayan.
Great. Starting tomorrow, Yenqing and Yun Li will teach you the basics of the Cloud Knight's swordplay.
Hey, okay.
Yun Li and I will head out and purchase some sword practice equipment for Miss March. Think of it as a little initiation gift.
Sounds good.
You're too kind. Wait, you're giving me a gift? Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Huayan, smiling silently, soon departs, seated in fine foresight with Yun Li.
General Huayan's gone. Wait, why does something feel off about what we talked about?
Listen, if there is something, I don't know.
I think we strayed off topic. How did things even get to this point?
Yeah, I brought you here because the General said he had some important matters to discuss. But how in the world did Yun Li and I suddenly become Miss March's swordplay mentors?
Because General Huayan wants us to stick around on the Luofu for some time.
Oh, that's why he did that, okay. But aren't we here to attend the ceremony anyway? Yeah, we were gonna stay here for like 3 weeks, weren't we? That's a long time already.
But from his point of view, we're no different from all the other tourists who may leave at any time.
Like if something went wrong,
Since
then we
the
would
crew's
leave
actions
probably.
were mentioned in the Luofu's operations log were given to the Alliance, he probably wants to see firsthand if we're as capable as the report claims, or if we're just some made-up excuse to save face. And he wants to see it for himself during the war dance, which is why he even dragged Yun Li into this. What began as a simple contest between two sword masters has now evolved into you two collaborating to mentor March.
And that way we can prove that we're
Elder
strong enough.
Huayan is still that tricky general who likes to give everyone a headache.
Alright then.
My apologies. Truth be told, I invited all of you to the ceremony because I wished for you to act as my witnesses. Now, I apologize for not disclosing this information earlier. In the coming weeks, I'll also invite all of you to a meeting with General Fei Xiao, where you may need to answer her questions and clear up any doubts she might have. So please, be prepared for the meeting.
Alright, sounds good, I guess. No worries. Answering a few questions is no big deal. Perhaps we should just pack up and leave tonight.
Did we do something wrong? We really did save the Luofu.
They just doubt us.
Why do you want to sneak off like we're fugitives?
Don't worry. No matter what happens, I'll stay here as a witness and answer any questions she might have.
Thank you, everyone.
Alright then.
General, I know there isn't much I can do to share your burden, but as the Luofu Ringmaster, I won't let anyone defeat me in the war dance.
Okay.
I know.
Look at the confidence he got in you. In Oram Alley, Fei Xiao meets with her old comrade in
The
arms.
illustrious Merlin's Claw waiting for
Yukong,
me.
okay.
And for so long,
Should have guessed.
too. It's quite an honor. It's been a while, General Fei Xiao. It's been 30 years since we last saw each other.
Dang.
Right, Yukong? Yes. Back then, you were the vanguard of the Yao Qing's Verdant Knights, and I was a pilot of the Luofu's Rainbow Orbit Fleet. Who would have thought that upon meeting again, you'd be a general, and I'd have given up flying? Really does feel like a lifetime ago. Well, I wouldn't say I haven't seen you in 30 years. After all, your great victories are announced through the Yellow Bell resonance system every day. So I'm well aware of your great feats. How's your health holding up?
Good question.
Still stable, I suppose. Do you still remember the medic who saved me in battle? That healer with the odd name and peculiar temperament. What was his name again? Was it Pichu?
Pichu?
Or Katyo?
Pikachu?
Jiao Cho. He's been my retainer and
Oh, it was
personal
him. He
healer,
saved her with
delegated by
the...
Alchemy
Okay.
Commission from the Xianzhou
Or helped
Yaoqing.
her, at least.
Over the years, he's dedicated himself to managing my condition. It's thanks to him that I'm still in good health today. Given my background, I'm happy to have made it this far.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think that she would be this kind of calm type of person.
Well then, since you and Elder Hua Yan are here, I imagine you must have received orders from the Marshal? As your friend, may I ask how the Alliance intends to punish the General of the Lawfu? The Arbor's rebirth has frightened the Elders who lurk behind the scenes. They fear the resurgence of abominations, much like what happened 30 years ago.
I guess it's understandable.
Although the report from the Lawfu explained all the details, we don't know if the Ruin Legion really invaded, or how exactly the Stellaron Hunters and the Astral Express became involved. This puzzle has many missing pieces.
It's because of freaking Elio with his future foresight,
As you
bro.
know, the fugitive Jing Liu, who mysteriously disappeared many years ago, has resurfaced. This time, she has brought along an Outworlder and a coffin, claiming to offer the Marshal
Luca? How
a
do you say his
method
name,
to
bro?
fight against the Eons.
Laucha?
The Lawfu Preceptor has also leveled accusations against Jing Yuan for neglecting the Alliance's principles. She asserts that Jing Yuan enabled the exiled Imbibitor Lune to re-enter the Lawfu,
Okay.
thereby
yeah.
unlocking the lunarescent depths within Scale Gorge waterscape, which in turn disrupted the Vidyadhara's dutiful watch over the Ambrosial Arbor. It is for these reasons that I have come here to the Lawfu today.
I want to use you to get rid of him.
Duty calls. Perhaps I shouldn't have mentioned all of this to an uninvolved person, but since we once fought together, I didn't want to keep you in the dark. Perhaps pretending you didn't hear any of this would be for the best.
Possibly.
I understand. I'm sorry. I was out of line. I know I shouldn't be defending General Jing Yuan right now, but... well, you know how I am. The Lawfu has enjoyed centuries of stability since the end of the sedition of Imbibitor Lune, much of which can be attributed to General Jing Yuan's masterful strategizing. Unfortunately, for long-life species, enduring through the ages always culminates in a failure that undoes all previous achievements.
Which is trash.
A moment that our adversaries relish.
You do all this good
That's
for
true.
years and decades.
And that's why I'm also here for another purpose. To visit Hule.
Hule?
Hule? You mean
Yo.
that Hule? The Borisin warhead? The
Whoa.
same Hule who has been imprisoned in the Shackling prison for over 7 centuries?
7 centuries? Y'all ain't just killed this dude, bro? Why even keep him around for that long? If he's that dangerous, okay, you not kill him? I don't know, bro. This dude look crazy. All right.
The nemesis of the Foxians who will never be forgiven and shall be imprisoned until the end of the cosmos.
Just kill him.
I can't quite remember the exact wording, but yes, the very same Hule.
Yeah, he about to get released, bro.
Usually, only emissaries from the Xianzhou Yaoqing Skyfaring Commission visit him once every century. Why do you have to visit him now, of all times?
To release him? I don't know,
The
bro.
Foxians and the Alliance made a pact to combat the abominations, aiming to achieve justice and free their kin. That werewolf monster is to be forever imprisoned in the dark recesses of the Shackling prison, facing unending retribution. Given the situation on the Lawfu, those on the Yaoqing are concerned about Hule's imprisonment. I'm afraid that the routine visit every century is no longer sufficient to ease their concerns.
So they're doing it more often.
That's why I was sent here, to reassure them.
So if that's what I'm saying, if they're so worried, bro, just get rid of them.
It's all bad news. Well, not everything. There might be a silver lining. Oh, by the way, I found some clues about the thing you asked for. Tell me more. The Verdant Knights followed the route you mentioned and discovered the wreckage of the Whistling Flame ship. Unfortunately, there were no survivors and no cargo.
Okay. Don't know what that's all about exactly, though.
However, someone had already been on the scene before we arrived.
Our people? Or someone from the IPC?
Oh gosh, bro. IPC?
No, neither.
Okay, good.
Yukong.
Oh!
Have you heard of a person named Ron May?
Ron May getting involved? Yo, ain't no way. After a day of running around, you finally arrive at Petrichor Inn for a well-deserved rest. I know it's crazy. We came here and all this happened in one day, bro. This night, your restlessness from meeting the general and the bustling crowd before the war dance keeps you from falling asleep. Of course. We ain't never getting rest. Day 2. Okay.
I'm still feeling sleepy.
Are you now?
Did I oversleep? Where did March and Don Hung go?
They already long gone. Alright then. March to Mastery, A Star is Born. I think we're a little bit more than halfway through this one now. And this may be a bad time to stop, but if I don't stop now, I'm not getting the video out for y'all today. So we're stopping right here, y'all.
Friends.
And
meet yet again.
Don Hung, I'm shutting you up immediately. I'm ending this off right here, y'all. Next video, we'll continue this. We'll finish it tomorrow. It might be a shorter video, maybe like only like an hour, maybe an hour and a half to finish it, but I don't want to keep going. I want to get this video out for y'all today, so y'all already got this. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. A lot of talking, which is like normal for the game. It's not a big deal, but a lot of political talking, bro. And it's like, okay, you know, when it comes to politics, bro, you kind of lose me a little bit. But I still followed everything. I was definitely confused back and forth with the ringmaster part. So Yang Xing is the ringmaster, and basically if anyone defeats him, then it sounds like that means that either that they win or something like that. I don't know how that works exactly. Or maybe like if multiple people were able to beat him, then maybe they fight each other and then they determine who wins off of that. I'll figure all that out, you know, make sure I understand what's happening and everything, and then, you know, we'll see what happens. But crazy part, Yun Li, Yang Xing, gonna have a epic battle. I already know. We're gonna see who comes out on top. I'm assuming it's probably gonna be Yang Xing. I feel like, unless some third party shows up out of nowhere who's just somehow beats both of them. Maybe March is just, you know, a legend. She's just a natural genius, bro. Either way, though, hope y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all did, body that like button. Subscribe to this as well if you haven't already. Join the crew. And with that, I'll see y'all tomorrow for the conclusion, I assume, of this TRAILBLAZE continuance. Take care.